Paano ako gumaling from a 10-year double depression? I never thought na pagdadaanan ko siya. I never thought, I don't have any idea that there's such a thing as depression. Sobrang malungkot ka. I never thought. Alam ko lang, tuloy ka lang sa buhay, just grow, and you will just face some challenges sa buhay mo, but not depression. I don't know kung saan ko talaga siya umpisahan. When I was in college, masaya lang naman ako. May mga konting, problems. But it doesn't make me, like weak facing those challenges. But when depression hit me, that made me so weak. Talagang rock bottom ka. Talagang hindi gagapang ka. All I know, kung una-una kong experience of having depression, I mean signs of depression now that I know of it, but at that time hindi ko alam, is no, I had a partner before and bigla niya akong hindi sinasagot yung tawag ko, yung text ko, ayaw niya makapag-usap sa akin, for whatever reason, hindi ko talaga alam. Up to now, hindi ko talaga alam. But I'm good not knowing it anymore. Siguro dati gusto ko malaman, pero ngayon I have accepted na malaman ko siya o hindi, I'm still okay. So when that have happened, saka ko naisip yung gusto mong suicide. You wanted to end your life dahil sa mahal mo, na parang hindi ko nakita yung worth ko at that time, na parang yun yung nakita kong solusyon, escape. And that have happened siguro year 2006 roughly, if my recollection is right. So yung una-una kong insidente na meron kang sign of depression, but no, not depression pa, suicidal lang, kasi it didn't last that long eh. And then after that, graduate ako, nakapasa ako ng boards, and then nawalan ako ng sense of direction sa buhay. Hindi ko alam kung anong gagawin ko after board exam. I mean, usually what students do is, find a work, and that's what I did din naman. Kaya parang hindi para sa akin yung mga trabaho na hanap ko, and I don't have that really direction na dito ka, tapos mamaya ayaw mo na, tapos saan ka na naman punta, tapos may try ka, tapos ayaw mo na naman. So it's just like concept of driving. Minsan na pupuntahan mo, minsan hindi. Pagpunta mo doon, U-turn ka, back up ka, and find another route that you would want to take, or want to go to. And then there was a time again, there was that year, siguro 2009, I back read yung Facebook ko dati, and I realized na 2009 pa lang meron na akong mga suicidal thoughts. Like may mga symptoms, mga signs of depression, it was there already. And then 2010, nag-manifest pa rin siya. Ano dun pa rin yung depression ko. Pero hindi ko alam at that time that was depression. Basta alam ko lang malungkot ako. Yung I was taking my master's at the time and nag-enroll ako. Pero prior to entering into the grad school, alam kong hindi na ako okay. Yung tipong nasa condominium ka, gusto mong may magawa ka, productive ka, pero ang katawan mo ayaw. Yung katawan ko at that time, gusto lang niya matulog. Gusto niya mahiga. Yung tipong gigising ka, isipin mo ano nang gagawin ko sa araw na to, at gugustuhin mo ulit bumalik matulog. Dumating ako sa point na gusto kong matulog lang. Nasabi ko sa sarili, if I can be given a chance to sleep for an entire year, I would grab it and I would want to. Nasabi ko yon 2010. Tapos, your body would really actually tell you those times na bumangon ka, pero may part ng body mo na ayaw niyang bumangon kasi gusto niya matulog. Pero may part na sabi sa'yo, bumangon ka, bumaba ka, pahangin ka, lumabas ka, and you will just drag your body to do it, pero napaka hirap. Kasi talagang it would really take you too much energy to do it. If a person would do it, if a normal person would do it, yung energy level na gagamitin niya to just, go to a mall or something, it's mababang energy lang for him to do that. Pero for a depressed person, it would really take a lot of energy para lumabas ka, or kahit na maligo ka man lang, or kahit na kumilos ka lang sa bahay. A lot of energy would be required. And it was really difficult. So since I've mentioned that already, isa sa pinakalaking bagay that you can really do is kung ano sinasabi ng katawan nyo, do it. Again, it would really take a lot of energy for you to do it. Kung one step at a time, a lot of energy na yan. Para kumain ka, maligo ka, lumabas ka, do it. Yung energy na yan, gamitin mo to do it. Kahit na one step man lang. Halimbawa, ngayong araw na to, 3 steps lang kaya mong gawin, palabas ng yung pintuan siguro, do it. Then following day or the following week, siguro 10 steps ka na. The following week, nakalabas ka na siguro ng bahay. So, have that progress in you para makarecover ka. Your body would really tell you kung ano yung kailangan niya, kung anong gusto niya. There will be that voice. Minsan you can call it a voice, your body. There's just something that would really talk to you of what you really have to do, and I would strongly suggest do it. Exert the energy that you have to, kahit mo sa energy to do it. Why? It's because sinasabi mo rin sa future mo na I would want, na kapag may problema ako sa future ko, I would want to escape from it, I would want to step forward, I would want to go to places na mas okay, mas masaya gusto ko. So yun yung i-attract natin sa buhay natin. At that time, hindi ko alam yan. But I tried to listen to what my body was telling me, and I did. And for those of you who are going through some depression, I'm very certain that there's that body, voice, spirit that would communicate to you and will tell you what you really have to do. So follow it, exert that energy that you have and do it. There was also sometimes na sabi ng katawan ko, go out. Madalas ko pinupuntahan yung church. Punta ako ng church kahit na hindi Sunday. Kahit na gabi na, punta ako ng church. Mag-decide ka lang talaga doon. Lulhod ka, mamakawa ka, na maging maayos yung buhay mo, maging maayos ka, na gumaling ka. And I would say nakatulong din naman talaga siya. Yung tipong mawawala yung hiya mo dahil gugustuhin mo yung lumapit at lumuhod at ask for that help na alam mong kaya ibigay. So yun sa mga ginawa ko dyan. There are different methods that you would hear from different people, but what I'm gonna be giving you are the ones na medyo hindi sinasabi or hindi nababanggit ng ibang let's say mental health advocates or people who are into this professional field. There was a time, so after that, lumipas yung panahon, 2013, nagtrabaho ulit ako. I continually try to find a job naman, pero minsan talagang wala akong trabaho. Pero 2013, I was able to find a job na gusto ko naman. And at that time, nag-strike again yung depression ko. Kasi pumapasok ako sa work, malungkot ako, yung meron akong pwedeng i-drive na sasakyan, pero I chose to commute kasi sa condominium mag-isa ako. So paglabas ko ng condominium, sinasabi ko at that time, sabi ko ayoko naman na pupunta na ako ng work kung mag-isa pa ako sa sasakyan na nag-drive. I would want to be surrounded with physical people naman na talagang malapit na kahit hindi ko kilala. At least I would feel na hindi ako nag-iisa. So nagko-commute ako. So I take a bus. May pila naman, maayos naman. And madalas napupuno naman siya. Tapos may katabi ako. I do appreciate that kasi pakiramdam ko hindi ako nag-iisa. And there are times during that bus traveling, going to work, naiyak ako where I was seated. Looking at the window, tingnan yung view, naiyak ka. And then, habang tinitingnan mo, it was along C5 Habang tinitingnan mo yung surroundings mo, yung dinadaanan ng bus, what I can really see from the window, yung mga bahay, buildings, what I can see is sadness. And at that time, hindi ko alam kung bakit ganoon. Then after quite a while, I asked my physician, dumating ako sa punto na pa-consult na ako sa physician. I asked, bakit gano'n? And hindi ko matandaan exactly yung sabi niya. But hindi ko nakuha exactly yung gusto kong makuhang explanation bakit, which is understandable naman. But after a while, I do understand it na kung ano yung mundo sa loob mo, yung emosyon, yung takbo ng estado ng pag-iisip mo, yung mga bagay na that's going through inside of you would be a reflection. So, yun yung makita mo outside of you. So, yun yung nangyari sa paligid ng C5 when the bus was traveling. Sabi ko, bakit ang lungkot? yun pala, it's just a reflection of the kind of emotion that I have within. So it's within, lumabas siya, nag-reflection siya, yun nakita ko ngayon sa labas. It's not exactly malungkot talaga yung labas, but it's just a reflection of what is the emotion that I had at the time. Darating ka sa office, may mapapansin ng work mo, bakit ito nangyari sa'yo, bakit parang bagsak na bagsak ang mukha mo, and then you would, I would not exactly tell kung bakit. I would just say siguro na puyat, hindi nakatulog, or maraming iniisip, ganun lang. But I wouldn't say exactly na malungkot ako, depressed ako. And maari, iniisip ko siguro kasi hindi naman din nila ako maintindihan. So, bakit pa? Baka mas lalo silang lumayo. So, I have those kind of thinking before. And then at that time then, I consulted a doctor. I can't exactly recall bakit ako nag-consult ng how I consulted the doctor, pero before that, I was talking to a friend na matagal na for years about this condition, and sabi niya sa akin, nasa medicine kasi siya nag-aaral at that time. Sabi niya sa akin, patingin ka na sa doktor. So, sabi ko, okay, sige. So, I met with the doctor sa Baguio. Umuwi ako at that time. And I met with the physician formally. Kita na kami sa labas. And at that time, after I talked to him, he assessed me, if my wordings is right, he assessed me by double depression. So yun yung diagnosis niya sa akin. And binigyan niya ako ng reseta. At sabi ko sa kanya, ayoko pa sanang i-take yung reseta na yun. Kasi hesitant ako. Kasi as much as possible, hindi ako mahilig mag-take ng mga medicines. Pero I took the prescription, sabi ko, at least it's with me, it's on hand. If ever I change my mind and buy it, I do have the reseta already. And then after a while, I said to myself, okay, I'll just try this medication. Let's see what would be the effect, or if it would really somehow help me. So I did. So I took that for about 13 months, together with psychotherapy once a month with my physician. And that goes through for 13 months. And then that have happened during the time nag-work ako. And then yung same work na yun, consulted ako to another doctor because I had experienced ED, erectile dysfunction. Sabi ko, bakit hindi nabubuhay? Every morning, usually for men, you would especially for young middle ages men, morning you would have that boner. But at that time for me, wala. So nag-consult ako ng another physician, and sabi niya it's really psychological, most likely. Yeah. And nagpa-laboratory ako, wala naman nakitang physical manifestation that there is something wrong. Why I'm not having a boner. So it's really psychological. And then after my psychotherapy, ako na nag-decide not to continue with it because I felt like walang napupuntahan. hindi ako nagiging maayos. Parang, it's been 13 months pero bakit ganun pa rin? Hindi, para sa akin kasi dapat may bago na. It feels like wala. So, I went to my last session. I mean, I'm into my session, psychotherapy session, and I said to my physician that that will be the last time that I'm gonna be attending my session because sa kanya, gusto ko nagpahinga. I mean, you know, for good. Kung mangyari sa akin, ready naman na ako. And after that, good thing is in-stop ko na rin medication ko that time. Good thing, mag-travel kami abroad ng family. So, nawala sa isip ko yung mga bagay na ganyan. Bago environment ko. So, magandang tulong din yun. Change your environment when you can. And as much as possible. So, maayos ako doon. I've tried psychotherapy there. I would say it helped. Kasi kung papasok ka doon ng 1 to 10 ang level ko, siguro mga 3 or 4. 10 being the happiest. Nalabas ako doon siguro nasa 7 or 8 ako. Roughly ganyan. So, effective with psychotherapy. How long would it last? Siguro more than a week to a month. Siguro. Pero ang session ko kasi doon at that time is once a week. Okay. Natapos yung sessions ko ng 9 kasi kailangan ko na rin buhay ko Pilipinas. Naging maayos naman na so far. Then akala ko wala na. Tapos tumatakbo yung buwan, taon, meron pa rin pala siya. Sabi ko, bakit gano'n? Bakit pabalik-balik siya? And then, I would be skipping quite a number of segments. And then dumating na naman ako sa part na depressed na ako. So, na gusto ko na naman mag-suicide. Yung suicide pasulpot-sulpot sa akin. Okay. Gusto ko na mag-suicide. Sabi ko, ano ba talaga dapat kong kailangan gawin para mawala ito? And then, there was that time na talagang depressed na naman ako. Suicidal na naman ako. There was this idea that came into me. I-analyze mo yung nakaraan mo. Baka meron kang ginawa na masama, hindi maganda. Para mangyari yan sa'yo. And then naisip ko yung concept mo kung anong tinanin mo siya mga anihin. If you are suicidal, meron kang pagkakataon sa buhay mo yung parang gusto mo may mawalang tao, may gusto kang mawala or to kill kasi suicidal is killing yourself. Meron ka man taong gusto mong patayin or gusto mong pawian or mga ganyan. And I said to myself, oo nga, meron. So from the time lahat ng inisipan ko na gano'n, I asked for forgiveness personally or a distance. I asked for forgiveness na nagawa ko yun. I asked it from them and hiningi ko rin yun, napatawarin ko yung sarili ko. And from that time, dramatically naging maayos yung buhay ko. Hindi ko na naramdaman yung suicide. So when I've realized that and learned that, yun din yung sinishare ko sa tao. I do talks ngayon, I do life coaching ngayon, and ang core principle ko is kung ano tinanin mo siya mga anihin. Napaka lalim ng konsepto na yun. Usually kasi a lot of people would only understand the shallow meaning of it, not the ones that are in depth, the ideas that are deep doon sa principle na yun. So yun yung sinishare ko every time, madalas kapag nagtuktok ako or sa mga video contents ko, madalas ganun. It's because it's a personal experience that I've had, and not just that. There's someone who have shared to me yung principle na yun, and I've studied it for more than a year, kaya na-embed din siya sa akin. So yun yung sinishare ko. And another concept that have helped me is when it comes to time, I do respect time so much. Na tipong kapag merong kailangan submission, kailangan on time ka or before deadline, submit mo na. Or if you are meeting with some people, dapat on time ka rin sa pagdating mo, yung arrival mo, or mas maaga ka. Okay, ano implication nun is the same thing. Kung tinanim mo, anihin mo. Kaya nung I ask for forgiveness sa ibang tao at sa sarili ko, maaga din dumating sa akin yung paggaling ko. Yung paggaling ko sa depression. And, you know, kung ano nga yung gagawin mo, yung tinatanim mo, yun at yun at aanihin. Kaya maraming saya akong experience when that have happened. Hindi ko na ako from that time, kung naisip ko man depression, yung suicidal, alam mo yung parang dumaan lang yung sasakyan, hindi na siya nag-i-stay, hindi siya yung parang trend na ang tagal-tagal dyan, sasakay ka ba o hindi. Pero parang dumaan lang siya. Pero hindi na ako yung tipong nag-i-stay doon sa idea ng suicide ka ba o hindi. Wala na akong gano'n. And thank you at nangyari siya sa akin na gano'n. Kaya yun yung gusto kong i-share sa inyo. Be careful with what you say, you do, you intend towards yourself, towards other people, towards the environment, or outside of you. Kasi babalik at babalik yan. If you are in a certain depression state now, subukan nyo rin. Baka meron kayong nagawa dati hindi maganda. And just ask for forgiveness sa sarili nyo at sa mga tao yan. Lahatin nyo, isipin nyo lahat para walang matira. And then, follow your body, the voice, some spiritual, being that communicates with you na sinasabi ko anong kailangan gawin. You would know it kasi you would want to do something na ayaw mo dito, gusto mo umalis, so gawin mo siya. So yun yung mga good forces, yun yung mga spiritual beings na nagko-communicate sa'yo. Gawin mo lang siya. Okay. Then respect time. Sana we do know how to respect time even before na okay pa tayo. But if not, hindi na ngayon. Sana yun yung magiging practice natin. There's many, para sa akin, minor ways for you to help through your depression para maging maayos kayo. Meron kasi mga depression na the brain, yung physical brain affected na, so it has to be addressed medically, scientifically, professionally kapag gano'n yan nangyari. Mga simple na things na, nature would really help you. Sunlight, water, air, breathing, exercises, fruits, vegetables. um, walk, sleeping, you know, nakakatulong din naman yan. But siya na lang yung parang reinforcement mo. Pero if you would want to get into the very core, tingnan mo kung ano ang tinanim mo o tinanim mo ng tao sa'yo. Kapag ibang tao ang nagtanong sa'yo yan, yung gagawin mo lang din is just ask for forgiveness sa ginawa nila. At hindi mo naman kailangan ma-figure out kung sino man yan. Sabihin mo lang, napatawad ko na ako meron man. Hugutin nyo kung ano man yung tinanim sa akin. Alisin nyo. Patawarin sila. Dapat yung pagpatawad din. Bukal, buo, totoo. At I'm very certain magiging maayos kayo. If yun yung naging cause na inyong depression. But if not, just have to find what is the root cause and then target that, then magiging maayos kayo. Ako yung tipo ng tao na iniwala ako na maraming solusyon at may solusyon na available sa bawat cases. Ang medyo challenging lang is kapag physical na yung natamaan. It has to be addressed physically or scientifically, medically, professionally. So for those people who are going through some depression, just like me before, I hope you would see some light from what I have shared sa inyo. Actually, may mga segments pa ng stories na hindi ko na share. But if you would want to communicate with me, you can drop me some comments or direct messages, and let's talk and let's see what we can do. All right. Have a happy life.